Hey, Brooke, how are you? Welcome. Grand Rising, friends. Grand Rising. How's everybody doing today? Isn't it beautiful today? Not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful. Nice and sunny. I just got done. I've actually been working on dinner. So I got like halfway done. I know. I can't help it. I have to get ahead. But anyways, the only thing I got left to do is the potatoes. So we're going to do some roasted potatoes to go alongside with this. And I was just looking at my porch. I may have to sweep it out. Throw some water over there outside because it's been we haven't had much rain. Just a couple of drizzle here and there. So it's dusty. It's time for a good cleaning. It's always good to have a good cleaning. How was work yesterday? It was great. How about you? Tell me, how was your day last night? Or yesterday? How was it? We never got to chat much. Yeah, it was good. We didn't do much. It was the same thing. I'm going to go get my glasses because I can't see. No. There you go. It was good to see my kids. Aw, I bet you missed them, right? I bet you were ready to see them. They were ready to see you too, Brooke. I bet they were ready for you. Hi, Katie. Hello. Hi, Crazy. Let me see. Sorry about that. I had to turn my other light on because it's a little bit dark. Peeling sweet potatoes, guys. So I got ahead of the game. I know I'm supposed to be here at 11. Got ahead of the game. I said, you know what? Let me just start with some of the stuff. Was watching a streamer actually on TikTok. He was reading a little bit. He was reading about the Bible, like the Word of God. So I was having like Bible study. So I've been having Bible study these past couple days. We're going to make sweet potatoes. We're going to do roasted sweet potatoes. I've got some bok choy that I've already diced, and I got it sauteing in my pan back there, and mac and cheese. Oh, and chicken tenders. So we're making chicken tenders in the air fryer, which will actually, I already got done. There's Tuckerverse. There's my hubby. So yeah, that's what I was doing this morning, guys. While I was cooking, I was listening. I was listening to the Word of God, right? So it lifts you up. We all need that. That little refreshment, right? Yeah. Sick. I'm talking to y'all, listening to y'all, and I get all kinds of messages just popping on my screen. It's like crazy. Yeah. So what's everybody up to? What are y'all making today? It's Wednesday, midweek. After today, the whole entire week goes like boom, like super fast. Something about Wednesday, right? Let me see what I was going to do here. Okay. I think I'm going to get a colander because we're going to roast the sweet potatoes, but I want to wash them after I cut them. We're going to roast these in the oven with a little bit of olive oil. We'll add a little bit of cinnamon. Maybe a little maple syrup on them. We'll see. Because sweet potatoes are normally naturally sweet. So I'm going to cut them in like half an inch thick slices. See? Hi, good morning. Good morning, Patrick. I am having a cookout today. Ooh, nice. That's awesome, Patrick. Gracie says that sounds good. Yep. Danielle says I sing country music and play the guitar. Nice. That's very good. That is very good. My son loves playing the guitar. And he likes to sing country music too. He just got himself an acoustic guitar over the winter break. And he plays it all the time. He loves it. He's doing great. He actually plays it at church. He's doing amazing. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I have to put that energy in. I need that energy. I'm going to have to get me another cup of coffee probably because my neck pain is getting better. For those of you that were, messaging me, it's getting a lot better. It was just like a tight, I have like a tight, it's almost like a muscle on my neck. And it's overlapping my shoulder blade. And it's just like, I couldn't do this. Like I couldn't turn like all the way my neck. So if you were back behind me, I had to like literally just like turn around because I couldn't move my neck at all. You got 367 subscribers. Praise God. That is amazing. Woohoo. Congratulations, Brooke. That is great. All glory to God. Amazing. That's wonderful. Guys, if y'all want to learn a little bit about God and his word, please feel free to follow Walk by Faith. Her channel is amazing. She's always reading the prophetic God, the word of God, always. And you'll need to check her out, check her channel out. Give her some love, right? Let's help each other out. Yes, it is all God. Absolutely. He is the one in control. He is the one moving. The only person that is moving through that screen, through those people, is God. And his word, every time you read it in that wonderful book, it always comes to life. Always. Always comes to life. Smoke and Gun song I wrote. Oh, okay. I don't know who sang that song. Who sings that song? If I can only get this. Gotta watch my finger because I've already sliced my finger on the before Christmas, so I have to watch it. I have to watch it. Have y'all had your coffee yet? Oh, my Lord. All right, let's do a Q&A. Q&A of the day. Let's see. Okay, let's do that. There we go. What is your favorite road trip snack? What is your favorite road trip snack? Chips. There we go. Brooke says chips. What kind of chips, Brooke? Who else? Who else? What's your favorite road trip snack? My favorite is, I would say, trail mix. Who else? Who else? Who else? Cheetos. Brooke likes Cheetos. Yum. You know, I used to love Cheetos a lot. My, now that you brought that up, my great grandma, actually, Georgie, he can tell you all about her. That was one of her favorite chips, Cheetos. Because you know how they have the puffs and the Cheetos, and she always wanted the little tiny, the crunchy ones. I will never forget. Scrappy says chips. Cool. Cool, Scrappy. What else? I think everybody likes chips here, right? I like chips too, but I don't know. Sometimes I want something a little bit more that gives me energy a little bit. Depends of you know, where we're going, what we're doing. Cheers from Ireland. Cheers from Ireland. Welcome. Is it Catsby? Welcome, Catsby. So we're making roasted sweet potatoes. For those of you that are just popping on, I've already started, guys. So this is like, I probably should have done it from the very beginning and showed you guys, but it would have taken me a good probably hour. So I wanted to get ahead of the game so that I can get ready for work, right? Because I have to go to work after this. Danielle says song is about veterans. Oh, nice. Really? I have never, who sings it? Gino says Italian baby is life. No, I am not an Italian. Everybody, you're like the fourth or the fifth person that tells me that. No, I'm not Italian. I may look Italian, but I'm not. My parents are Cuban. There's a lot of Cubans that look Italian. My parents are Cuban, and I was born in Spain. But yeah, not Italian. I would love to go to Italy. Never been to Italy. My sister actually just came from Italy last winter. She went to Italy and she like loved it. Like she's been to Italy and France, and her favorite place is actually Italy out of all Europe. She loved Italy. She did like Madrid, even though she thought, you know, the people there were not too nice and friendly. But she says that of all her trips, Italy. She loves Italy. It's beautiful. I would love to go to Italy. Hopefully very soon we will all get a chance to travel, right? Very, very soon. Absolutely. That is, Italy's actually definitely on my bucket list. I know, baby girl, I was the one. Just I'm telling you that. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. See, I don't, Gino, I can't remember a lot of people that pop on here. I can't remember them. There's just so many. I can't remember everybody's I normally put a face to the name, but since there's no face, I can't remember. Subscribe. Thank you, Brooke. You are an amazing YouTuber. You are. Um, oh, Daniel says John Anderson. Huh? I have never heard of John Anderson. I'm gonna start looking into it. Sounds good. Never heard of him. Is he like a patriot? Yeah, and I've heard a lot of you know, songs that people have created, but I've never heard of him. All right. Okay, so I think this is pretty good. I'm cutting them all, see, like in kind of like half an inch thick slices. We're gonna put them all in here. And I think I'm gonna do, because it's for 5 of them, I'm not gonna eat. So let's see, 1, 2, I think I'll do 1 more. And then we're gonna put them in a baking sheet and we're gonna drizzle some olive oil, some cinnamon, right? Cinnamon's so good for us. The real stuff too, the real cinnamon. It actually lowers your sugar. Very, very good for you. So we're gonna use this one, which is the only one I use. I've actually got a little bit left. Ceylon, and I ordered this at Amazon. Ceylon cinnamon. I actually learned it from somebody that told me that the real cinnamon is actually this one, not the one in the store. And I was like, really? I didn't know they had 2 different types of cinnamon. I had no idea. You're a YouTuber too? Cool. I'll have to check your channel, Scrappy. You do gaming. I'll have to check your channel. Very, very cool. But don't go to Rome. That is not how it used to be. Okay. Is that what it is? Daniel says, Smoking Gun song I wrote. Oh, nice. That is so nice. I'll have to listen to it. You guys, so we got this one left, and then we're going to put in we're going to start roasting it. This is probably like the longest thing that I've made here because I've already had, and I'll show you guys, we already made the mac and cheese. I had to make 3 of them. I normally make them from scratch, but I said today, during the week, we're just going to wing it. We're going to wing it with the box. And that's how it rolls, you know, that's just how it's going to go. See, Andrew says, hi, Andrew. Don't want to miss any of the comments. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing here. Okay. All right. All right. That's a lot of skin. Okay. Throw that out. Okay. We're going to wash these potatoes, sweet potatoes. And then, so if you're just popping on, I have a Q&A right here in the screen. What is your favorite road trip snack? Let me throw this away, guys. I have piles and piles of sweet potato skin. I love sweet potatoes. That's like, oh, I love a good jam, a good sweet potato. I love it, I love it, I love it. Jason can tell you. It's one of my favorite potatoes. Right? I'm gonna wash this up. Actually, Cubans have a sweet potato too. It's similar to this one. It's just, I think it's like white. I have never cooked with it, but my mama told me about it, and she's been telling me about it because my sister that lives in Miami, She makes it a lot. So these are the chicken tenders in the air fryer. See how nice and crispy those are? Those are very nice and crispy. And they're made with panko breadcrumbs, coated in that, but they came from a grocery store and they're actually all organic. So this is gonna be in the menu. And I'm also gonna make some eggs on the side because my son, my little one, he loves eggs with everything. He's got to have eggs. And if y'all have never seen any of my videos with him, that kid is going to rock. He is almost 7 foot. He's only 11 years old, guys. But he loves his eggs. Loves his eggs. So I'm gonna put the chicken tenders here. They're very crispy. Extremely crispy. And then I'm gonna put these in here. Keep them away from anything. And I'm gonna use my little oven here. I'm gonna give this a little wash. Okay. Oh, got a phone call. Hang on. Uh-oh. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you. Lucy, that's just Grandpa. That is just Grandpa. We got mail. We've got mail. We got mail. All right, guys. Hang on one second. Let me see what this is. We'll have to check it. I got a couple things I ordered and they were delayed because of the holidays. You are 22. That's pretty good. Scrappy. Let me see. Daniel says sunflower seeds. What about sunflower seeds? Is that your favorite snack? That's pretty cool. Sunflower seeds are loaded with protein. They're very good for you. I just recently learned that. Very, very good for you. Actually, I put them on my salad as a topping because they're very inexpensive. And you can put them as a topping. Just gave a sub. Oh, thank you, Scrappy. Thank you. I'll have to check you out. Okay, when I get off on here, I'll check out your channel, guys. Is your channel about gaming? Hey, Daniel. May 29th. May 29th. What's May 29th? Yes, ma'am, I sure is. Okay. I appreciate you, Scrappy. Daniel. Okay. So your channel is about gaming. So anybody here that likes gaming can go ahead and check out his channel. Scrappy. Give him some love. Help him out, guys. Let's help each other out. We're all here to help each other. We're one big YouTube family, right? We all come in different colors, different shapes, different forms, and we're all here to help each other out. You have 231 subs? Wow, that is amazing. That is cool. That is super cool, Scrappy. I am making... So we're going to roast sweet potatoes. So if you go to the store, you can probably find on your freezer section, or like vegetable section, you'll find these little rounds, sweet potato rounds. They're already frozen and they're probably already seasoned too. And you just have to warm them up. So we're doing the same thing, but we're making them from scratch because we don't want it. We don't got the frozen kind. So we're doing the same thing. We're going to, oh, and let me show you guys because I have to make some more sourdough too. Look at my Fluffy. Yes, her name is Fluffy. Nice to meet you guys. She says, nice to meet you guys. This is Fluffy's starter. She's almost about here. So when she comes up here, it'll be time to bake. And we'll make us 2 more loaves of Fluffy. Okay, so let's just pray that she moves up real quick before I go to work. Because I gotta go to work soon. Let me see my olive oil. I need to put it in the dispenser. I have it like all over the place. Yummy, yummy. So sourdough. Yes, I love sourdough. My kids, my clean hands, guys. Rub the olive oil all over your sweet potatoes. You can use butter, melted butter, whatever. I mean, I don't want to use the brush. I do have the brush, but I don't want to use it because I feel like it takes a lot of the oil out. So I said, I'll just use my hands. But yeah, what was I saying, guys? I lost my train of thought here. I lost my train of thought. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Daniel. Happy birthday. I work with someone named Daniel. We all have somebody named Daniel, right? It's such a very common name. It's a very nice name. It's a biblical name. I name all my kids biblical names. All of them. Zachariah. It's my 14-year-old. He's my biggest fan of sourdough. All my kids like sourdough, but my favorite one is my 16-year-old. He loves sourdough bread. Like nothing. He loves it. All right, so these are nice and covered in oil. At some time, maybe like half the, when it's cooking process, I'm going to go ahead and probably brush a little more olive oil or maybe some melted butter. But for now, we're going to bake these. And then I'm going to grab me some cinnamon. Some of my, where's my Ceylon cinnamon? It's over here. It's over here, guys. And try to stay organized. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. You got, I get type 2 diabetes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. So, yeah, this is not a problem. Ceylon cinnamon, actually, well, this is not the cinnamon that I put in here. I just reused the jar. But Ceylon cinnamon is actually, it lowers your sugar. So you may want to use cinnamon for everything. If you're diabetic, it lowers your sugar. And if you're are you the insulin type of diabetic? Because my uncle was diabetic. My grandpa was diabetic. And I can tell you right now, my grandpa used to say, bless his heart, he used to always say, my sugar goes up and down like the stock market. He used to say that all the time. I used to laugh because he wasn't too worried about his sugar all the time. I mean, he would eat whenever there was food. When there was no food, he wouldn't eat. That's just how he was. Let's see. Let me see. Am I saying it right? Ad rock. Yep. Wasn't it funny? Yeah, he was right. It just goes up and down. So I don't really look at numbers. I did have gestational diabetes when I was young. I mean, not young, but my first pregnancy and my second pregnancy, I got gestational diabetes. The girl never gave it to me, which is Abby. She never gave me the gestational diabetes, which is the diabetes that you get during pregnancy, then it goes away. She actually made me look beautiful, like during my pregnancy. And I actually lost a lot of weight during the pregnancy, but I never had it with her. Now, my first two kids, I got it with. And let me tell you, as soon as you lose weight, it's all controlled by your weight. I'm telling you, it's all controlled by your weight and what you're eating. As soon as you lose the weight, it goes right back. I mean, it goes back to normal. It's just how it is. I am you are a male, yes. Damn. And let me see. Infinite says, yeah. Don't they look good, those jams? They look yummy. So we're going to put them in the oven. We're going to roast those at 400 degrees for about, what, 25 minutes maybe? We'll check them like halfway. And we'll brush them with some melted butter. This time I'll use melted butter so they can be nice and juicy. And yeah, and that's it. That's going to be one of our sides. So let me bring you guys over here because my phone is officially 100% charged. I had to put it in the charger here. Let's see. Show you guys what we made. Yes, my bok choy, I cut the bulbs off and I replant them because they grow right back. There's our mac and cheese. Y'all, I use shells here so we get the mac and cheese. We sauteed some bok choy. Some nice bok choy and olive oil, salt and pepper. Thank you guys for popping on. Look at you. I've got 28 of you guys here. That's amazing. Oh, guys, look. My sourdough's rising. It's rising. Yay. Yummy. Yes, it's going to be good. The last one we had that I made, I think it was during the holidays. It was a little bitter. So we're going to try this one. See how it goes. I think as the baby bok choy is actually sweeter than the grown bok choy. But look how it's already growing. See it? So I just got to put it on the dirt over the surface, cover it up, water it up, and I'll have another bok choy before spring. And this is the perfect time to do it because it's not very hot right now here in Florida. So best time is probably like right now. All right, what am I looking for right here? Let's see. We did. Oh, so while we're waiting for the sweet potatoes, guys, let's open up the package that came. You guys want to see what I ordered? Let's see what came in. Mystery box. I love opening packages. All right, and also I'll put you guys over here. I don't have my handy dandy what you call it? Oh, that thing that you put your iPad, your phone in. I don't have it here. It's in the other room. But if my cousin finds out about it, he literally will kill me because he got it for me. My tripod. He got it for me so I can, whenever I go live. All right, let me show you. Oh, this was delayed because I have a diffuser. I have a diffuser in my dining room, but I can always use another one for another room, right? My diffuser came in. Let me see how it looks. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Opening packages, guys. We're waiting on the sweet potatoes. We got everything else done. Oh, it shows you how to use it. Oh, it has a little tiny remote. Let me see. I'm going to put up another question here in a minute. Oh my gosh, this is huge. This is gonna probably go in this room, and then the little one, I'm gonna put it in my bedroom. Oh, it brought the essential oils. Oh, I cannot wait to use this. I cannot wait. And it connects with one of these USB ports. So I cannot wait to use that. I'm gonna definitely use that. I'm gonna put that in here where my record player is. And I'll move the other one to my bedroom, the smaller one. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. And it looks like a lamp. Isn't it pretty? Look, when it turns on, it looks like a lamp. It's so pretty, right? All right. I love essential oils, guys. I use that better than any cologne. All right, let's see the other package. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it's a pink bag. It's a pink bag. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh. I think, yep, these are, that's a lot of them. Boy, my goodness. These are the ones I ordered on Temu. They took forever to get here. These are my leggings, guys. New year, new you, right? New leggings. Let me see something, because I may have to return these. Yeah, these are a little too big. See, I don't know much about their, I don't know much about their sizing, but I think these look a little too big. Yeah, definitely too big. Did not know. I should have probably gotten a smaller one. Don't you hate that when you order something that's clothing and it's not the right size? Don't you hate that? You have to return that. I'll close it back up. All right, we're gonna put another question in here real quick. Let's see. We're making, so we made Corey. We made mac and cheese, not on this show, but we made it before we came on live. Mac and cheese. We're making right now roasted sweet potato in the air fryer with some Ceylon cinnamon. That's baking away, right? We're roasting it. And then we've got some bok choy. And we got crispy chicken tenders that I've already put away. And I've got them in the microwave. So that is on the menu for today. I'll put this away because I'm going to have to probably return this. All right. Try them on. I can just tell by looking at it if it fits me or not. But yeah, I will not try them on. Especially not here. This is not let's try on some pants kind of show. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so let's come up with another question. Let's see. Let's do another question. What is your favorite side dish? What is your favorite side dish? So if you're just popping on, say, hey, let us know. Oh, flip the camera. Let us know what is your favorite side dish. We're here roasting some sweet potatoes. My hair looks like wildly crazy. Some sweet potatoes, and we made already mac and cheese, chicken tenders, Hi, Cupcake. Hello. All the things. What? Mosh plato. Mashed potato. Girlfriend, you got me guessing. You mean mashed potato. If you're new here, yeah, so if you're just popping on, say hey. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from if you're new. Welcome, guys. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get notified. I normally hop on around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. We're cooking other things. We're chatting, just hanging out, right? Just hanging out till I get ready for work. Till I get ready for the grind. So we got, let's see. Today is Wednesday, right? Let's think positive vibes. Wednesday, we got 2 more days, and then we're off on the weekend. Cupcake says beans. Beans, is that your favorite side dish? Yum, what kind of beans? Emily says hello to you from Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, beautiful, Tennessee. It's so beautiful. I love Tennessee. So I went for my honeymoon. I was actually 9 months pregnant. Yep. And Tuckerverse, which is also a streamer here, can tell you. It was my first time, well, our first time going into the mountains. Pigeon Forge. We stayed at Pigeon Forge. And we walked around Dollywood. We walked around the whole entire strip. The whole entire strip there. And OMG, the mountains are beautiful. Now, okay, if this is your first time going to the mountains, do not look to the side. Do not look down the cliff, because all objects look like this tiny. So like the horses were like this small. And if you're like afraid of heights, it's probably not the best thing for you to go to. But I was the whole time just holding on to the side of my seat. And I was like, okay, am I going to make it there to the cabin? Good thing is that, my hubby, he'll normally go, slow. But I know some people, they'll just like running through those mountains, let me tell you. Even though you're not supposed to, because with the mountains, there's only like one way this way, one way backwards. So it's very narrow. Like the roads are very, very narrow. And so you have to really be careful how you're driving up there. But it was the most beautiful. I have never seen such beautiful sight. Those mountains were beautiful. I didn't get to see any bears. But the life, the people, it was beautiful. It was absolutely, there is one, let me see if I can remember. This was back in 2007. There was a Kroger, right, in that plaza next to the mountain, and then there was a Krispy Kreme. And then it was Dollywood. I think it was one of those night shows that you eat with your hands. I'm trying to think what it was. Look straight, whatever you do. Yep, look straight, whatever you do. I don't think hubby looked to the side at all. I did, of course, I did, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it was beautiful, I must say. The elevation. I mean, you could hear my ears pop a couple times. It was beautiful, but boy, were we high. Like my sister, my mom probably could have never done that. She did it once. And she said, Lily, I am never coming up here again. Ever again. She did it. She's like, nope. I am not doing that no more. Because she went with my sister one time. Thank you. Thank you, Cupcake. So yeah, that was my experience in Tennessee. That is probably the only place I have been in Tennessee. I've heard there's lots of areas that are really nice. The woods are beautiful. Wait, I have been to Tennessee. I'm trying to think what other place I went to. This was a long time ago, way before I met my husband. Pelham. Pelham, Tennessee. I've been there. Beautiful. Also, I think we stayed like right next to the mountains. But the people that live there next to the mountains, oh my God, these mountains are like giants, literally. They hike the mountains. It's like, it's so beautiful. Imagine your backyard being a mountain, right? Or a forest. It's beautiful. Like that is like irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. Yes. Cookie says, "Where are you from?" I was born in Spain, right? But my parents are Cuban. All my family is Cuban. I was born in Spain, Madrid. So my parents, they had to many years ago. This was, I think, way before Castro. They went to Spain. I think you could go to Spain, or I think it was, my mom told me, I think it was Venezuela. But she went through Spain because my aunt and my grandma, all my family were there. And so we went through Spain. I was born there a couple years after that. I think it was like 3 4 years, because she prayed on her getting pregnant and having a girl. And so God gave her 3 girls, right? But because I've come from 3 sisters, so I'm the oldest of the 3. And so we basically were born there. My dad passed away when I was 5 years old. My mom, my sister was actually 2, and it was a little dark. We had a little dark moment there. My family had already moved here to the States. They had already served their time there, so they moved up here. They moved to Florida, and so they were living here, right? But my mom had not yet, so we stayed there till I believe I was like 9. We would come and visit like during the summer, see my grandma, my aunts, but officially here, it was when I was like 10 years old. That's when I came here to stay. So yeah, it's been a long time, but my parents were Cuban. My aunts, my grandparents, all of them were Cuban, all of them. So I've got Cuban blood. But I was born in Spain, and I do believe my mom has told me my dad had Spanish blood in his family, like generational type. So yeah, that may be why I may look a little Italian to some of you. Is that European blood, right? Isn't it amazing how we're all have a mixture of everything, right? But then, yeah, you just sneezed. Okay, Scrappy. Cupcake says, "You sound American. You don't sound Spanish." Really? Cool. I mean, I've seen some people, they can pick up an accent. Some people can't. So yeah, cool. I had no idea. All right, let me put this. Well, I've lived here for almost like what, 44 years now. Let me put this away. These potatoes. So yeah, it's been 44 years, and hubby he's an official redneck. Okay, guys. My husband, if you guys don't know him, Tuckerverse, he is an official redneck, and he's country. And you'll notice if you ever watch any of his videos or follow him, he's got a very heavy accent. So it may have stuck to me, okay? Because let me tell you something, accent sticks to you. No kidding. When I came from Spain here, I was talking like a Spaniard. And everybody told me, "Oh my gosh, you have such a beautiful accent, a Spaniard accent." Then as soon as I started talking to my family, my grandma and all of them, I was a Cuban ref. So, and that's just how it is. So it sticks to you. It does. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've been around American people my whole life. So yeah, it sticks to you. Mr. Pickle. Mr. Pickle, weren't you on yesterday's live stream with my husband and my cousin? I think I remember um, watching you there. I'm not sure. Um, okay, I already made my espresso today. Let me show you guys this machine. If you guys want to invest into a good machine, um, I am an extremely cheap person. Okay. So I will do the math and I will check things out like 20 million times and make sure that that is the best deal I get. Oh, okay. It's your first time. Well, welcome. Um, and I ran into this machine. So my mom had an espresso machine. I don't know if you guys know what an espresso machine is. It's a very, it looks like a very fancy machine, but basically what it does, it it gives you the best espresso and the quality is amazing. Because it gives you like the little foam on the top. And so I wanted to get a machine like that, but I didn't want to pay the price for that. And I didn't want to pay for the cups in the future that were super duper expensive because an espresso cup or pod is like almost $3 a cup. So I didn't want to do that, because you all know me, I'm cheap. So I looked and I researched and I said, I got to find a machine that could have the same quality coffee, right? But it's more affordable and the pods are more affordable. And I found it. I found it. Hi, Otavia. So I wanted to share this with you guys. Lily, where do you live now? So I'm in Central Florida, Cupcake. So let me show you what I got. And I did this myself. I got this from me. And I told my kids, y'all can have this one. Okay? Because I still use this one, whenever I want just like a regular coffee. And I also got a good deal on the Cape Keurig pods on Amazon by buying 120 of them. And they're Italian coffee, guys. Italian coffee. So it's like the best quality coffee. But this machine here makes the best. These are the little cups. Look how tiny these are. The best espresso. And no, the K-cups or the pods, see what's called? It's called Best Presso, right? And they're all made in Italy, all of them. So it's like top quality coffee. I wanted to share that with you guys because I know some of you probably like espresso or, the quality of espresso, don't want to be doing the Cuban thing where you're just making the foam and all that. It takes forever. And this machine is amazing. I don't work for them. I don't sponsor them, but it is the best. I even told my mom to get one. I said, Mom, you have to get you one. You have to get you one because it is the best quality coffee. The best. It floods in Florida during hurricane season. During hurricane season, but we haven't had a hurricane in like years now. I don't recall having a hurricane. I do know, let's see. We had a hurricane. I don't know if you guys remember, for those of you that are in Florida, anybody here from Florida? For those of you that are in Florida, we had a Hurricane Andrew. Hurricane Andrew was very devastating here when it hit Florida. It was back in the 90s. And I was actually, I think it was before the 90s. I can't even remember. But Hurricane Andrew hit and it hit really bad. Miami got flooded really bad. But what it hurt the most was Homestead. Homestead was completely underwater. We had friends there that we used to get avocados from, and their whole entire house was ruined. Okay. But thank God, ever since then, we really haven't had a hurricane. And I cannot recall, being here in Central Florida, we've had storms, but nothing where it's been flooded. Our area, normally, it's a flooding zone. Because, central part of Florida, all the way to probably like Claremont, it's like flood zones. Like, Claremont, I like to say it's like about the only county that it's very elevated. Like their houses are extremely elevated. But everything else is pretty flat. Pretty flat. Mr. Pickle says both crocodiles and alligators too. We have alligators in our backyard, but they don't come here. If it does get over flooded, they may get here, but we have not seen one. And we got them in the pasture, but we have not seen one. Interesting. Yep. You like when the water rises to the point you find them in your house. Oh, you like that? I don't know if I like that. I mean, they don't harm you. They really don't. A lot of people fear alligators, but they really don't harm you. We're actually in their environment. So if you are coming out there, trying to attack them or trying to, make them upset, of course they're going to harm you. Any animal would, but they normally don't. Like I live like not too far away from a park, which is like humongous park. It's like a 3-mile park. And I've walked that park several times in the past. And I need to get back to that too. It's a trail park and it's loaded with alligators, like loaded. I'm telling you, like the minute you enter the park, right there's like alligators and, and people are like, oh no, I don't want to go there because they're going to attack me. They don't do a thing. So I once got this close to a mama gator and her babies, and they were right underneath her. And I was looking at her. I looked at her and took pictures, and she didn't even budge. She didn't even budge. Like they don't attack you at all. They're actually harmless. So a lot of the stuff that we fear, they really don't. I mean, you have to have your guard regardless, but they don't. They don't harm you. Jehan says, oh, thank you, Hehan. Thank you, Hehan. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Okay. I normally tend to butcher people's name. Scrappy says, I have been to Orlando, Florida, but only to Disney. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, Orlando is very populated. It's kind of like Miami. It's a city. Where I live is more of the countryside. It's way versus a city. Oh no, this is nothing compared to the city. It's still getting full here, but it's nothing compared to the city. The city is, I mean, I'm telling you from growing up in the city, a Miami girl right here. Okay. I lived there for a long time. Hialeah, 49th Street. I mean, I've lived there my whole life. I grew up there. Okay. And I must tell you, because I worked like maybe 20 minutes away from where I used to live, from my house. And it took me literally an hour, bumper to bumper, to get home every single day, to work and from work. I even tell my sister sometimes, I'm like, I don't know how you do it. I don't, because my youngest sister lives there with my mom. I said, I don't know how you do it, because I couldn't. I mean, I did for a while. Me and my sister did, right? But then after that, we were like, no, I'm ready. I'm ready to move up. Miss Piggy, where's Kermit? Kermit is at work right now. Yeah. So that is Orlando it is pretty though. The nightlife is beautiful too in Orlando, but Orlando, I mean, it's just like any city. It's a good place to visit, but definitely not to stay. Definitely not to stay. Like when I go see my mama, like in the summer, Down south, I'm like, all right, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. But then when I leave, I'm like, oh, there's nothing like home. Nothing like home. Absolutely nothing. Yes, I do. I got my little doggy. She's taking a nap. I got Lucy dog. I got lots of pets. I've got quails. I've got chickens. I've got roosters. I've got cows. Can I continue? Oh, and actually, we're breeding now. We're breeding ducks. We were gifted some fertile eggs, and we were breeding ducks. So my son, every time we get a quail egg, I tell him, I said, leave it there. We'll wash it. We'll eat it. He puts it in the incubator. So that incubator is going to be running for the next 2 months, probably, because we're going to have some babies. We're going to have some babies coming out very soon. You had a burst on my trip, but it was very cold when I was there. Really? Yes. Well, yeah, North Florida, it tends to get really cold. Orlando area, even I'm trying to think, like Jacksonville, Gainesville, all those areas, they get really, really cold during the winter. Um, Alternate account, ducks, cows, roosters. Sounds like, yep, I live in a farm. I do. I live in a farm. And this is what I do, like I normally do. Oh, wow, look at this. I've got 16 people and I've got 16 likes. So every single one of you liked the channel. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you. So the eggs are good. I have not checked the eggs. See, like I go every morning. My day starts at 5:30, guys. 5:30. All right. I start pulling people out of their beds, kids out of their beds. And after that, come home and feed my animals, my chickens, all my animals, make sure they're water fed. They got everything they need. And then I come in and I start doing my laundry, doing their bed sheets, or, anything that I need to do before I go to work. Like cook. Actually, it's already 12 o'clock. But yeah, so that's why I go live, because it's just like the workflow, the typical flow of my day. And so, what do you mean, Jeffrey? Shh. Telling me to be quiet? So yeah, that's normally what I do. So whenever you see me here is because we're cooking, we're doing stuff, we're getting ready to go to work. So we got to get it all done. What type of dogs would you recommend? A first-time owner? I don't know. See, I haven't had too many dogs. Like my Lucy, she's a Dachshund mixed. And they've all been rescue dogs. Every dog that I've owned. In the past, I've had dogs, but they have been from my mom that I gave to her. That were babies, and so we raised them up, and then they had their own babies. But they have died down with the years. But we've had, let me see, I even had a poodle, like not poodle. I'm trying to think, what's that breed? That was really, really sweet. Pomeranian. Pomeranian are the sweetest dogs. All dogs are sweet, okay? Let me just say that. But Pomeranians, they're the funniest thing. Like I have never had, my kids want to get one of those English bulldogs, and they're funny too. But Pomeranians are adorable, okay? Pomeranians are like the adorable dogs, and Yorkies. Yorkies are great too. And they're small dogs. They're not big dogs. So if you have an apartment or, anything small, it's a good dog to have. I have seen they are cute. Yes, they are. Yep, they sure are. They're adorable. And let me see I'm trying to think of it now again. I just said it. Can't think of it. Now the Pomeranian, the other one. The Yorkie. The Yorkie, They're so low maintenance. Like these dogs are like low maintenance. I'm telling you, like you don't have to, you can keep them groomed if you want to, but you don't really have to. See, like I would do the Yorkie, like I would cut her bangs, you know, I would do it myself. She let you do it. She let you do anything you want to her. So I would give her a bath. I cut her hair. I would cut the little hairs around her chin, so she doesn't get them wet, because when they would drink water, because they have so much hair, like around their face, the water will stick to their hair, and it'll keep them, cold. So I would trim like her hair around her face, and they were just like the sweetest. She was like the sweetest dog ever. You have a husky. Well, huskies are beautiful too. They're big dogs though. They're beautiful. They got the blue eyes. They're beautiful. I've seen them a lot in those places where you adopt. I had a German Shepherd, but he passed away from cancer. Oh, sorry to hear that, Scrappy. Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that. I bet he was. Yeah, German Shepherds are very loyal dogs. Very loyal. I think that's why they use them in the police, right? The police people use them because they're very extremely intelligent, and they're very protective. Like they protect you very well. Low maintenance is what you need. Yep, low maintenance. Absolutely. Yeah, they're very low maintenance. I've never had them shed at all. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I'm going to hop off on here because I have forgotten about the time. I've been here like running my mouth. But anyways, we made the mac and cheese. Okay, we made it before the show. If you guys were not here, we made it before the show. We just, sliced sweet potatoes. We diced them and we put them in the oven. I'm actually going to show you what they look like right now. And super quick and easy. It all took me about an hour. And so you can actually totally make something at home. Don't have to go out to the store and get anything. And so these are the sweet potatoes that we cut in like 1/2 inch thick slices. And now I'm going to go ahead and see how it's getting caramelized. Oh, yeah. So we're going to brush them with a little bit more oil, or you can use melted butter. And these will be absolutely done. There'll be a nice dish on your table for sure. So we're going to make these. You're just making a live stream and you're not even reading the chat. Yes, I am. I am. It's just the comment box, GWX, it's going like crazy. All of them were German Shepherds. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. So anyways, guys, I will hop up on here. I love you, friends. Thanks for popping on, even though all the new people. I'll be here tomorrow. We'll do 10 o'clock. I'll let you guys know. I will see you guys soon, okay? I love you.